I set up my online business when I was 24 years old. Now this took place last year, and it wasn't really until I started making $1,000 to $1,500 a month where I started to take it more seriously. And then I had to Google a ton and figure out like exactly how to file an LLC, you know, how to get a business bank account. And it was really confusing and hard. So I'm going to break it down in this video for you guys. We are gonna go over how to buy a domain name, how to set up an LLC, how to get a business bank account, and then all the other miscellaneous things that I wish someone had told me before I started this journey. If you're new here, I'm Liz. I'm a data science manager at Intel, and last year I started a side business as I was filming YouTube videos and selling courses online. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, let's jump right into it. The first step is to buy a domain name. Now, I do this on Google Domains, and this is gonna cost you $12 a year on average. Basically, the ones that I see when I type in like the names that I wanna buy, it's around $12 to $13 a year, nothing crazy. But you wanna buy the rights to this name, basically so that you can set up a website in your company's name and also have an email address with your company's name, .com or .org or whatever. So like my email, it's at itsjustliz.org. So you definitely wanna go on Google Domains. You're basically gonna type in the name that you want to see if you can buy or if it's available. So you'll type in the name, it will tell you if it's available or not. You add it to your shopping cart. And then when you go to check out, just make sure you check the box where you add the business account on top of it. So that's gonna be an additional $12 a month, which you might be a little concerned about, but it's so important that you have an email address for your business. So just check that box, do the business basics plan, that's what I do, and you are all set to go. The next step is to make a logo for your business name. Now, this is important because you want to basically add this to your website or on any marketing information, anything like that. So you're going to go to Wix Logo Maker. That is my favorite place to make a logo. It's cheap. It's going to cost you around 20 bucks to buy the logo itself, but you can also add a website on as well. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to go there, you're going to sign up, you're going to type in your business name and then fill out some information about it, and then it'll have you select from a couple different options of what you like in terms of logos, and then it will auto-generate a logo for you that shows like your business name with a ton of different ideas. Pick one, and then you can customize it from there, like the colors and icons and all that, and then you just send yourself to the checkout and pay either for just the logo or you can add the website on top of it. So it's kind of like super easy if you just want to add the website too and you just want to get it all done in one sweep. The next step is to set up a website. Now, this is super important because everything is done online these days. So if you are going to be setting up a website for selling specific products, like physical products, I suggest going with Wix, Squarespace, or Shopify. Those are very important. Now, if you're like me and you're doing a newsletter, so I do a paid newsletter, it's free right now, so feel free to sign up for it before it's paid. But I use a company called Ghost, or a platform called Ghost. And so I have a link below as well. So if you wanna try that, feel free to jump on the link below. But I use Ghost, it's about $25 a month. Now I do that one because I import my own templates, but it can be, I think it's like $12 a month if you just have the newsletter and a standard template. So check that out, but it's super important that you have a website, so check it out below. Okay, so now we're getting into the hard stuff. So this is how to register for an LLC. Now, this seems scary, I know, because I went on there and I filed for an LLC and it was terrifying. I don't know what it is about like making it official that freaked me out, but I just had no idea what I was doing. I was like, who's my registered agent? I don't know. So what you're gonna do is you're basically gonna type in LLC in the state that you are in. So I would put like LLC in the state of Washington. And basically I followed a guide, I'll link it below, and I also have a video on exactly how I filled out the physical form. Like I shared my screen as I did it, which I don't know if that's illegal or not. I heard that it was, whatever, it's on YouTube, don't care. So basically, you're basically going to think, okay, it's gonna be 200 bucks on average. You're gonna file online, so it's super easy. You gotta pick out your name. So you've gotta double check on basically in your state's registration if that name's available. So typically you want to keep your domain name the same name as your LLC, but they don't have to match. Like mine don't match. My LLC is called Rao Labs, and my domain name that I bought on Google Domains in the previous step is itsjustliz.org. So completely different because I might branch out. So, you know, name it after yourself, whatever. And then you're basically going to fill out a form. If you are a single member LLC, that means like you are going to be the sole owner. That's how you're gonna fill it out. And then I was my own agent as well. So you're just kind of like, everything is you because you're like a one one-man show over here. So fill that all out, you pay the 200 bucks, and that's how you get the actual LLC title. Okay, so now that you've Googled how to file for the LLC and you've filled out the paperwork and all that, now you need to go register for what is called an EIN number. It is an employee identification number. That is how you get a bank account. That is how you hire people. That is all the things. You need to go get this from the IRS. So most likely you can follow a guide like what I did. It was like the Washington guide. I'll link it below. And it will send you to a link where you can, type in the name and then get the EIN number. But you can't really do anything until you get that number. So you're not done yet, even though you filed for the LLC. Okay, so now you have the EIN number. Now you can file for a bank account. So I did mine at US Bank. So US Bank is where I do most of my banking anyway, like personal, and then I filed for a business debit bank account. And it was super easy because you just fill out, you are yourself, and then you put in your company's EIN number, and then you can get a debit account. And then it shows up next to your other accounts, which really threw me off, but I guess it's a thing because it's associated with you. Now that you have your bank account, you are going to sign up for a business PayPal account. A lot of companies pay or use PayPal. So it's very important that you set up your email that you bought in the domain. So you buy your email, right, in the domain step. You're gonna take that email and use that to set up a PayPal account. That way people can pay you, you can charge them, you can also do invoices on there. It's actually a pretty cool app. Okay, last step, you're going to get Quickbooks, okay? You're gonna get the standard version. I think it's $25 a month, that's what I pay for. It's basically like accounting, so it will track your PayPal expenses, your invoices. You can make invoices on there. It's like really great for tracking. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna link your business bank account that you set up earlier to QuickBooks, and then you're gonna link your PayPal account to QuickBooks as well. And then it will track all your transactions and it will take care of all of your accounting, so it's like 100% worth it. So check that out. Okay, if you did this all in one day, it should cost you around $294, which actually is not that much to set up a complete business from scratch. Now, granted, some of those are continuous, like you pay them every month, and then some of them just go away. Like the 200 bucks to file the LLC goes away, unless you rename your LLC, which costs you $30, which I did do because I was worried that I didn't like the name, and then I changed it. So you can do that. So don't let that from stopping you. I hope this helps kind of clear some of that anxiety of like, oh, I'm worried I'm gonna name it wrong or whatever. You can always change that stuff later. The important part is that I gave you the websites and that you know exactly where to go to file for things, to get a business bank account, what are the correct steps to do them in. So I will link everything below, like my QuickBooks affiliate link and my Ghost affiliate link, and everything will be in the description below. If you're interested in seeing how I make money online on my online courses or through YouTube, I will link below here the passive income ideas. But otherwise, I will see you guys next time.